What if the voice you've been waiting for your whole life isn't outside of you, but already hidden deep inside your soul? What if sound itself, not medicine, not technology, not another new solution, was the real key to healing your body, calming your mind, and bringing back the peace you thought was lost? And what if the lost voice of Thoth, the ancient god of wisdom, buried for thousands of years, is quietly returning right now, waiting for you to hear it? These are not just questions to think about. They are signs that you found this video at the right time in your life. You see, we are surrounded by sound every second of the day: traffic, conversations, music, even silence. But most of us don't stop to ask, what are these sounds really doing to me? Modern science shows that sound can change water molecules into perfect patterns. And since your body is made of 70% water, imagine what the right frequency can do inside you. Stress, heartbreak, even illness are not just physical problems. They are vibrations stuck in the body. Ancient wisdom says Thoth discovered a sound so pure it could release fear, repair cells, and awaken forgotten strength. In this story, you will discover how sound has always been shaping your life, how the lost frequency of Thoth connects to real-world struggles we face in our 30s, and how you can use it to heal and remember your true power. Stay until the very end, because every chapter brings a piece of this truth together, and if you miss one, you miss the whole code. If this message already speaks to you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, because this is just the beginning of something bigger. Everything in life begins with sound. From the moment the universe was born, vibration has been the hidden force shaping stars, rivers, trees, and even you. Modern science now shows us what ancient wisdom already knew. Sound creates form. Through a study called cymatics, scientists place sound frequencies through sand or water, and they watch as perfect shapes and patterns appear. These patterns are not random. They are the language of vibration, the same code that builds flowers, shells, and even the cells inside your body. Since the human body is made of more than 70% water, every sound you hear is leaving an imprint inside you, like ripples across a still lake. Think about how this plays out in everyday life. The sudden scream of a siren makes your heart beat faster, while the gentle sound of rain on your window brings calm. A single kind word can lift you for days, while harsh criticism can weigh on your chest like a stone. None of this is imaginary. Your nervous system, your heartbeat, even your hormones shift in response to sound. What you allow into your ears becomes what you feel in your body and what you carry in your soul. The ancients lived with this truth as a guiding principle. In Egypt, sound was not just music or language, it was medicine. Priests and healers believed that Thoth, the god of wisdom, carried a sacred frequency so pure it could realign the body and reconnect the spirit to universal truth. Temples were built with special acoustics so chants could echo in harmony with the stars above. Imagine walking into a stone hall, silent until a single tone is released, and the whole room begins to vibrate as if the walls themselves were alive. People who entered these spaces did not simply listen. They felt sound moving through their bones, their breath, their memories. It was believed that every chant mirrored the rhythm of the cosmos, tuning the human soul like an instrument until it resonated with the universe itself. Today, we are only beginning to rediscover what they already knew. Sound is not just background noise. It is the blueprint of reality, and the right frequency can remind your body how to heal, your heart how to feel safe, and your soul how to remember who you truly are. In the heart of ancient Egypt, temples were not just places of worship. They were built as instruments of sound. Every chamber, every curve of stone was designed to hold vibration. When a priest chanted inside, the walls would echo, and the air itself would hum as if alive. At the Temple of Hathor in Dendera, scientists today still notice how a simple tone lingers, bouncing back with power, almost as if the stone is singing with you. Imagine stepping into such a hall in silence, then hearing one sacred sound fill the space, touching your bones, your breath, your heartbeat. The ancients believed these chambers were not meant for ordinary hearing, but for awakening the inner self through vibration. At the center of this wisdom was Thoth, the scribe of the gods, the master of time, writing, and sacred knowledge. His voice was said to be more than words. It was a frequency that could rearrange the very fabric of life. Those who heard it described a feeling that went beyond sound. It was as if their emotions shifted, their bodies hummed with hidden energy, and their memories began to awaken. To them, the voice of Thoth was not just teaching, it was a living code, a blueprint of harmony that aligned body, mind, and spirit. His tones were said to carry the rhythm of the universe, reminding every part of a person who they truly were before fear, pain, and illusion clouded their memory. Today, science begins to echo these ancient truths. Researchers have found that certain frequencies affect human health in measurable ways. The tone of 528 Hz, often called the miracle frequency, has been linked to stress relief, emotional balance, and even DNA repair. Doctors now explore frequency medicine, using vibration to ease depression, reduce pain, and help the body restore itself naturally. What once was called divine magic is now being measured in laboratories, but the essence is the same. Sound holds the power to heal and to transform. The lost frequency of Thoth is not lost at all. It is returning in whispers, in tones, in the quiet moments when you listen deeply. And when you allow it in, you don't just hear sound, you feel life remembering itself within you. Pain does not always show on the outside. Many of us carry it quietly. Stress from endless work, heartbreak that lingers in the chest, memories of loss that never seem to fade. These wounds live inside the body like echoes that never stop repeating. Science now understands that trauma is not only in the mind but stored in the nervous system, in the muscles, even in the rhythm of the heartbeat. When the body is stuck in these patterns, it forgets how to relax, how to feel safe, how to heal. This is where sound becomes a medicine that reaches places words cannot. Around the world, people are discovering this again. A soldier returning from war, broken by nightmares, found peace when he lay in a room filled with slow, deep tones that calmed his heartbeat. He said it felt like the first real sleep in years. A cancer patient in great pain used gentle frequency music every night. And though the illness was still there, the suffering began to soften, and the fear loosened its hold. A grieving woman who had lost someone she loved joined a circle of people chanting in harmony. She described how the sound moved through her chest, lifting the heavy stone of sorrow she thought would never leave. These are not miracles in the old sense. They are reminders of what the body already knows. That sound is the key to releasing what has been locked inside. Even in groups, this truth becomes clear. When people chant or sing together, their heartbeats begin to fall into rhythm. Science calls it entrainment, but the ancients saw it as a return to unity. The body remembers what harmony feels like, and in that moment, stress fades, the mind clears, and the soul feels at home again. This is the wisdom Thoth carried. Healing is not something given from outside, but something remembered within. The right sound does not add anything new. It awakens the balance that was always there. The greatest secret of sound is that you already carry it inside you. Healing does not only come from temples, from priests, or even from ancient voices. It begins in the simplest rhythm you have known since birth, your breath, your heartbeat, your own voice. When you hum softly, the vibration touches your chest and calms your nerves. When you take slow, deep breaths, the body releases tension and the mind grows quiet. Even a whisper of kindness spoken out loud creates a frequency that heals more than you realize. This is not something outside of you. It is the sound of your own being remembering itself. Every day, whether we notice or not, we choose what vibrations to let into our lives. The words we repeat to ourselves, the voices we listen to, even the silence we keep. Each one shapes our inner state. Negative words cut like sharp edges, leaving scars that last for years. But words of hope and love act like light, guiding us back to strength. Science has found that replacing harmful self-talk with gentle affirmations can actually change the pathways of the brain. In the same way, choosing sounds that lift you, whether it is music, chanting, or silence, reshapes the energy you carry in your body. But awakening is not only about hearing these truths, it is about living them. Monks who chant daily for decades show slower aging, stronger immunity, and calmer hearts. They live inside the vibration, not just around it. You too can bring this into your life. When you speak gently, when you rest in silence, when you allow your own voice to become a tool of healing, you step into the same path the ancients once walked. Thoth's wisdom was never meant to stay in old temples. It was always meant to awaken in you. And when you live with that vibration, healing is no longer a distant dream. It becomes the rhythm of your everyday life. Now that you have traveled through the power of sound, the lost frequency of Thoth, real-world healing, and the voice within you, it is time to remember the truth. Healing has always been inside you. The ancient wisdom of Thoth was never meant to stay hidden. Every breath you take, every heartbeat, every gentle word or quiet thought carries the same vibration that can restore balance to your body, calm your mind, and lift your spirit. Your body already knows how to heal. Your soul already knows how to awaken. All it needs is your attention, your presence, and your willingness to listen. The sounds you allow into your life matter more than you may realize. Gentle tone, soft humming, kind words, even the quiet of stillness. They all help realign your energy and release what no longer serves you. Your body responds naturally to harmony, stress melts, emotions soften, and the memories of pain begin to release when you let the right frequencies touch your being. Modern science is only now learning what the ancients always knew. Vibration is the language of life, and sound is a bridge between your body, mind, and soul. Remember, the voice of Thoth is not only in history books or distant temples, it is inside you, in your own rhythm, your own breath, and the sounds you create each day. Healing is not a distant goal or a hidden secret. It is a natural state you can return to whenever you choose. By living with awareness, by choosing harmony, and by trusting the power within, your body, mind, and spirit can awaken, restore, and flourish. The lost frequency has never truly been lost. It has been waiting for you to remember. And now that you have, your journey toward balance, peace, and wholeness can begin.